우간다 아티스트 브루노 씨, 한창 건축 중인 작업실을 소개합니다.
The wall is still going up. It's supposed to be 2 floors, and then with a rooftop garden. So we started on the basement by trying to use like strong material because you're going to put another layer. Yeah.
Did you build? This is maybe old building.
No, it's not old. It's all new. But
all new?
Yeah, I started in stages. So I build when I go and I make some funds and resources, then I can build more. But I started on the house that we are seeing down.
So did you make this design yourself or?
Yeah. Yeah. Everything on the house is my design because I'm always looking for a unique space. I didn't like to have like straight windows. I want to melt glass and then have it as a cover so that if you are inside the window you can actually like sit in. Yeah.
Because of this, maybe inside you can get some lights.
Yeah.
Pass through this.
Yeah,
places.
when we've cleaned all this in the end, light is going to be able to go through. And then when you are inside the studio, you have like magic because we have the sun. We need to take advantage of it. And I didn't use much of the plastic and glass bottles here. These are from our wine festival and drinking. Kampala people, they drink a lot. And then when the bottles are finished, they don't have anything to do with them. These ones actually came from Germany. There was a beer festival at the Germany place, and I went and collected everything from there. And a lot of the wine bottles, there's a big festival in Uganda called Blankets and Wine. So Ugandans who are from any background can go with their drinks there. But when they finish their drinks, everything is left there. And then I asked if I can bring it, and I'm using it to build. Yeah. My work, this one is called Who is Responsible for Our City? So it was an installation which used to be in Kampala city. It had a TV on it, which showed the videos that I had made myself, showing a lot of environmental problems. So I wanted people, when they come and become curious, like, who is this man seated? Then they can go and view the video. It was in a public space at the National Theatre during the Kampala Contemporary Art Festival, the first one. I was one of the 12 artists in the whole country who were selected to show their work.
이제 브루노의 새로운 작업실을 여러분께 소개합니다.
Yeah, so we are at 에코하우스, which is a residence program where the artist myself, Ruganzu, stays. I started building the lower side, the smaller part, to have a shelter because you don't need much space to live in. So I have 4 rooms there with a kitchen and a living room. And then I had an idea to create an artist residence where people can come from anywhere in the world and come and work with my community. If there are artists who are engaged with communities like myself, then it's much easier to create more spaces like that. So because I had the opportunity to travel and attend residencies in North Carolina, in Charlotte at the McCall Center of Art in 2014, then I got my allowance as an artist, my stipend. So I saved it up and come back to Uganda, and I was renting a small 2-roomed house with my family. And then I used the money to start to buy the land first and build. So I built only that first part. And we entered the house with no glasses, no tiles, just the basic, like a roof, the door, and the rest was to be built on as we live there, so that we have a personal relationship with this home. Then I continued living here from 2015, and when I got to go to a residence in Denmark, I still made some little more money, and then I started building the more, extending to this side. So this residence house is actually from my stipend as a student in Norway. It's so many stories inside this house. Every door has either come from going for a residence in Kenya or in Brazil or a trip to this place. I always bring something from there. Even when I came back from Korea a few weeks ago, I actually came with some lights. So you'll see some lights that I actually brought from Korea. But bringing something to the house from somewhere else is connecting people to the place, so that whoever comes from where they come from, they'll find something that has come from where they are. And in Norway, education is free. So I got to study for free, but also the state gave me a loan, which I have to live in my country for 1 year, and then the loan will be removed. So I use part of the money to build, which was, of course, little as a student. And then I had to look for materials that are cheap. Of course, I'm known for using West, and I know there's so much rich stuff in West. So I got bottles. These are from Blankets and Wine Festival. It happens 2 times every year in Kampala. Big, massive crowd of people. They come with their wines. They want to have a good time and drink, but in my state, I know we don't have a recycling system. So I come after party. I come in the end, and I know this is the time I have to get my resources, get my materials for free. So these are all from just one festival, one day. And you can imagine how many festivals are happening in the city and how much glass is actually coming out. So I built this with the help of the community that I live in, and the plan is to invite artists to come and live with me. They stay up on the 2nd floor, which we are yet to build, and then I am planning a rooftop garden so that they can have a view of the beautiful environment that I live in. If they have somebody wants to do camping, maybe they can be in the grass. And we have the garden to grow our own food. We are harvesting water from nature. It gives us all the water we need. Now we're having a beautiful sun, so I'm thinking about solar system and network with artists and be able to invite more. And being someone who's traveled a lot, I've met so many people through TED, through conferences, and a lot of them just want to come to Uganda and visit. Some are artists, some are not. So we have actually a bigger dream than here. This is like a prototype. My dream is even larger. It's to go further from the city and get a huge space of land and call it Ubuntu land, and live with the people who are there and build the biggest sculpture and amusement park in the whole country. We want to build a Disney out of West. This building is going to be finished when people want it to be finished, because I rely on people. I rely on support from different people who love my work, who love the whole idea of recycling. And then we're looking at opening it the way it is by the end of this year, 2017. Just put a door. Once you have a door, it's enough. It's enough because we are a safe place. It's a beautiful nature. We don't have wild animals coming here. So I don't think that anything can stop anybody from living in it the way it is, because I've lived there before. And the studio space is down, it's for working. So the first artists I got from Germany, they were called We Are Visual. And they were living just here in the tent, outside. They put up their tents, they come to my kitchen, and then we share the kitchen, and then they go back in the night to sleep. So now we have a studio space. It's just to clear it up a bit, and it's ready to go. I like that it can grow with the people, not to have it fancy and finished, and then we are opening with red tape. I don't believe in that. I believe that is like showbiz. I believe in humanity, to see growth and development and be part of every step. Yeah.